Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Sometimes it feels like the rules of life are not fair. Many people feel like the system is rigged against them. When basic things like food and water cost a lot of money, you know something is not right. It can feel like it is hard to get ahead. Poverty is a real problem for many people. The way society works often seems to be designed to keep you poor. It feels like a hamster wheel where you work hard but do not get very far. It can make you feel like you are always chasing money, always just a little bit behind. This system is set up to make it difficult to build wealth. But here's an important idea. Even if the system seems rigged, life itself is not. Life is actually designed for you to win. It is set up for you to be wealthy and successful with money. You just need to learn how to use this to your advantage. You do not have to live the way the system wants you to. You can change your situation. This book will show you a new way. It will teach you how to escape poverty for good. You will learn how to make money work for you, not against you. This means you can rig the system in your favor. This journey is about understanding how things work and then taking action. It is about changing how you think and what you do. By following the steps in this book, you can find financial freedom. You can build wealth for yourself and your family for many years to come. It is not as hard as you might think. 2. The system is against you. In the last chapter, we talked about how life often feels set up against us. Now, let's explore some clear reasons why many people believe this to be true. One main reason is our education system. From preschool to college, schools mostly prepare us to be employees, not business owners. They do not teach us how to build wealth or become financially free. For many years, we spend countless hours in school. We learn to sit still, be quiet, and follow rules. We study what the system decides is important for us to know. But do schools teach us how to manage our personal money, like balancing a checkbook? No. Do they teach us about investing in the stock market or how compound interest works? No. Do they explain how taxes work or how to buy a house or land? Often, these important lessons are missing from regular classes. Instead, we learn about subjects like geometry and algebra. While these are useful, they often do not prepare us for practical money skills, like managing a credit card wisely. This shows how the education system might actually work to keep us from getting rich and owning things. Another big challenge is the high cost of living. Basic things we need to live and be healthy are very expensive today. For example, in many places, healthcare costs a lot of money. Finding an affordable place to live, like an apartment or a house, is also very costly for many families. Cars and public transportation needed for work or daily life also add high expenses. Even food, which everyone needs to survive, has become very expensive. When essential items like food and water cost so much, it truly feels unfair. This situation makes it incredibly hard for people to save money or get ahead financially. To make things even harder, wages have not grown much over time. What people earn each year often stays the same, but the prices of goods and services keep rising. This trend is known as inflation. Our paychecks do not keep up with these increasing costs of almost everything. This makes it very difficult for many people to escape poverty or to build a comfortable life for themselves and their families. The system often helps people who already have money and assets. It creates a much harder path for those without savings to build wealth. Many people feel the system is designed to keep them from getting rich. They believe it keeps most people just above poverty, working hard with little chance to truly get ahead. It can often feel like being stuck on a continuous hamster wheel. 3. You can still win. It may feel like the system is against you and getting ahead seems hard. Many believe escaping poverty is impossible, but it is not. While it is difficult, you have a chance to change your life. You can build a better future despite the challenges. You do not have to live the way the system wants. You can choose a different path. The most important first step is to change your mind. Nothing else will truly work without this. Everything starts with how you think and what you believe. Your thoughts control your actions. These actions then lead to your results. If you struggle with money today, it is often because of how you think. Your mindset guides your entire life and financial situation. How you think directly affects how you behave. For instance, if you believe you cannot save money, you will likely not try. But if you change that thought and believe you can, your actions will follow. This powerful link applies to all parts of your life, especially your finances. If you control your thoughts, it will begin to change what you have and what you can achieve. So, how can you change your thoughts? You must bring in new information. This means listening to new ideas, reading different books, and learning from fresh sources. This can happen by following new channels or talking to people who have achieved what you want. When new information enters your mind, it creates new ways of thinking. This new input will lead to a new output in your life. You need to make a firm decision to change your mind. This journey is not always easy, but it is necessary to escape old ways. New information and new ways of thinking can open doors you never saw before. It will help you move away from the path the system designed for you. With a changed mind, you can begin to build the life you truly desire. New information truly leads to a new life, a life where you have the power to win. 4. Learn for yourself. To change your life, you need to commit to learning on your own. You must become a self-starter. This means you do not wait for others to help you. You must go out and find the answers you need. Waiting for someone to teach you or show you will not help you. You have to believe in yourself and your ability to make things happen. Think about it like this. If you are hungry, you do not just sit and wait for food to come to you. You go and find food. It is the same with learning and changing your financial life. You need to seek out information. You need to meet people who can help you. You need to network. This kind of help will not knock on your door. You have to go get what you need in life. The old saying is true. A closed mouth does not get fed. You must speak up, ask questions, and take action. The author learned this lesson many times. For example, he sold items on eBay for several years. This helped pay for his daughter's college. He made over $100,000 on eBay, but no one taught him how to sell there. He had to learn it all by himself. He found out how to list items, how to ship them, and how to get good feedback from buyers. All of this was done through his own effort and research. Another example is buying his first house. The author grew up renting homes and apartments. He never owned a home until he was 30 years old. No one showed him how to buy property. He had to learn it on his own. He studied how the process worked, what documents were needed, and how to find the right property. First, he believed he could do it. Then he learned how, and finally, he acted. Even starting a YouTube channel was a self-learning journey. When the author started making videos a few years ago, he did not take a class or have a mentor. He just went and did it. He learned about cameras, editing, and how to speak to an audience. He had to be a self-starter and commit to learning what was needed. This commitment comes from inside you. It is a discipline that successful people share. People who achieve a lot in life are often self-starters. They believe in themselves and their power to get what they want. They know that nobody else will care more about their success than they do. If you want to escape poverty and build wealth, you cannot wait for others. You must be the one to act. This means you have to motivate yourself and be disciplined to learn new things every day. It is how you break free from the old ways and make your own path toward financial freedom. 5. Your first money moves. To start making your money work for you, your first and most important step is to get rid of bad debt. Bad debt includes things like high-interest credit card balances and car loans. These are not good because the things you buy with them often lose value quickly. This type of debt is a major trap designed to keep you on a hamster wheel. It forces you to work many hours each week, sometimes 40 or 50, just to pay off what you owe. You become like an indentured servant, always working to pay back loans. When you are paying interest on things that are going down in value, it truly hurts your ability to build wealth and reach financial freedom. It keeps you tied to the system. So make it a goal to pay off these bad debts as quickly as you can. Once you start moving away from bad debt, you must learn to pay yourself first. This means taking care of your future self by putting money aside for your investments before you spend it on anything else. It might sound simple, but it is a very powerful habit that matters greatly if you want to escape poverty. We suggest you invest 15% of every paycheck. If you get $100, put $15 into an investment. If your paycheck is $1,000, $150 should go into your future. The stock market, maybe an index fund, is a good place to invest this money for your future. Let's look at a clear example to understand the power of this habit. Imagine you earn $50,000 each year. Over 20 years, you would earn $1 million. Now, if you consistently put 15% of your salary into an investment that gains an average of 9% each year, like an index fund, something amazing happens. Your total invested money would be $150,000. With growth, it would become around $450,000 in just 20 years. This shows the power of paying yourself first. By simply making a habit of investing 15% of each paycheck, you could have almost $500,000. This one small action can truly change your life. It can help you escape poverty and give you more freedom and dignity later. You will not have to rely on others when you are older. This step can also help your children and grandchildren. This vital lesson was often left out of school, where you might have learned art or music instead of smart money moves. But now you have this knowledge, and you can start to use it today. 6. Manage your money well. To truly escape poverty, you must become focused on managing your money well. This means being very careful about how you earn and spend every dollar. A very important tool for this is a monthly budget. A budget helps you see where all your money comes from and where it goes each month. Think of a budget as a clear map for your money. You write down all your income, like your paycheck. Then you list every single expense, from rent and food to small things like coffee or entertainment. This simple act of tracking helps you understand your spending habits and find areas where you can save. Managing your money well really starts with managing yourself. This means learning to have good self-discipline. It is about controlling your desires and learning to wait for things you want instead of buying them right away. This skill is called delaying gratification. Being disciplined helps you stick to your budget and make smart financial choices. It means you keep going even when saving money feels hard or slow. You need to always think about your future goals and long-term vision, not just what you want to buy right now. This mindset helps you stay on track and build wealth steadily. It is also important to regularly check your net worth. Your net worth is a simple number. It's how much you own, your assets, minus how much you owe, your liabilities or debts. For example, your assets might include money in savings, investments, or the value of your home. Your liabilities would be credit card debt, car loans, or a mortgage. By looking at this number 2 or 3 times a year, you can clearly see if you are making financial progress. You want your assets to grow and your debts to shrink over time. People who become wealthy pay close attention to their money. They watch it, understand it, and work to make sure it grows over a long period. This careful attention helps them build lasting financial freedom. Remember, what you focus on in life tends to expand and grow. If you put your attention on managing your money, carefully tracking your expenses, and actively working to build your net worth, these areas of your life will improve significantly. You will begin to see positive changes in your financial situation. This focus is not about loving money more than anything else. It is about being smart and intentional with a tool that helps you live the life you want. You want to move away from being stuck on a financial hamster wheel, working just to pay bills. Instead, you want to be someone who creates, owns, and produces. By being intentional with your money, you will empower yourself to build real wealth and live a different, better life. 7. Build real wealth. Investing in the stock market is a smart step, but it is not the only way to build real wealth. There are two other main paths that many rich people use. These are real estate and building a business. You can choose one of these, or even both, to make your money grow. Owning property, like houses or land, is called real estate. Starting and running your own company is called building a business. Both of these ways can be hard. They take a lot of work, time, and learning. You might think, this is too difficult for me. However, think about what is harder. Being broke and not having enough money for food or a place to live is also very hard. In fact, being poor is often much harder than the work it takes to own real estate or run a business. You have to choose which kind of hard you want in your life. Do you want the hard of not having enough, or the hard of working towards financial freedom? Many rich people in history have built their wealth through real estate or businesses. They do not just invest in stocks. They also buy properties, manage them, or create companies. They understand that these paths can lead to a lot of money and control over their future. By following their example, you can also aim for great success. To get more money, you also need to learn new skills. Find skills that are important and valuable in the world today. These could be skills in technology, health, or even creative fields. When you learn new skills, you can do better jobs and earn more money. This helps you save and invest more, speeding up your journey to wealth. Lastly, look at the people you spend your time with. Do your friends and family help you grow? Do they talk about new ideas and plans for the future? Or do they keep you stuck in old ways of thinking? To build real wealth, you might need to change your group of friends. Look for people who also want to grow, learn, and succeed. These people can push you to do more and be better. Being around the right people can make a big difference in your journey to freedom and wealth. 8. A new way to live. The final step in creating a new way to live is to make giving a habit. It is important to help other people, especially those with less than you. This means using your money to help, not just your time. Even a small amount can make a big difference. The exact amount does not matter as much as having a good heart when you give. When you give and help others, it opens up new ways for good things to come into your own life. This is a simple but powerful idea. You might give $5 a week, or more when you can. The main thing is to be in the habit of giving, and to help with the right spirit. You cannot change the big system that is already set up. No one person can do that alone. But you can change your own actions and how you live within it. You can choose to react differently to life's challenges. You can build a life that is not what the system expects for you. You do not have to live paycheck to paycheck or always struggle with money. You were not born to be poor. You were not meant to constantly struggle for food or a place to live. You have the power inside you to change your situation. Do not wait for the system to change. You must be the one to change your life and create the future you want. What is one small step you can take today to make the system work for you?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.